Hi guys. What do we have today? Here we have predictions for today's 4 NBA games. Let's get started. Toronto Raptors and Washington Wizards. The Raptors have been on a roll lately, winning 8 of their past 10 games. Since winning 5 of their past 8 games, the Wizards have been in good shape. On the road, the Raptors are not playing their best. This season, they have won 11 of their 29 road games while covering the spread in 12. The Raptors have won 5 of their previous 9 away games, covering the spread 3 times. The Wizards are doing pretty decently on their home court. They have won 14 of their previous 27 home games this season. The Wizards have struggled recently at home. In their last 10 home games, they have only won and covered the spread 4 times. Head-to-head, the Raptors won 6 straight games against the Wizards, which they have played in Washington, and won 13 of the last 15 overall. The Raptors don't play their best on the road, while the Wizards don't play their best at home, and both teams are very inconsistent in their playing. The Raptors have improved their playing greatly since Jakob Poeltl joined the team, especially on defense. And even though I anticipate a close game, I think the Raptors will win and cover the spread. Play Toronto Raptors -1. Philadelphia 76ers and Dallas Mavericks. The Sixers are on a back-to-back, including travel. The Sixers have been in excellent form, having won 6 of their past 8 games. The Mavericks have dropped 5 of their previous 6 games, and their shape is not good. They'll be trying to snap a 2-game losing streak here. The Sixers are one of the top road teams in the league. This season, they triumphed in 16 of their 27 away games. They've recently played very well in road games. In their previous 12 road games, they had 1 in 10 but also failed to cover the spread in 6 of that 12. This season, the Mavericks are playing pretty well at home. They won 20 of the 32 games they played at home. The Mavericks haven't been playing well at home recently. They split their last 6 road games while covering the spread only once in those 6. Head-to-head, the Sixers are won only 2 of their last 16 games against the Mavericks they have played in Dallas. This season the Sixers are performing well in back-to-back games since they have won 6 of their 8 back-to-backs. The Sixers could be without Joel Embiid here, but it might not be that awful for them to play without him. In the last 2 games the Sixers played against the Heat, the first match was in Philadelphia, while the second was in Miami. In the first game in Philadelphia, Joel Embiid played, and the Sixers lost. In the second game in Miami, Embiid did not play, and the Sixers handily won. The Mavericks have been inconsistent recently, but I have to give them the edge here, partly because this looks like a game that a desperate Mavericks should find a way to win and because the Sixers are playing their 3rd game in 4 days. Play Dallas Mavericks -3. Indiana Pacers and San Antonio Spurs. The Pacers are looking for a 3rd consecutive victory as they are beginning to fire up again after winning 3 of their past 4 games. The Spurs were in terrible shape, but they overcame the Jazz in their last game after 16 straight losses. The Pacers are not a good road team. They have only won 10 of their 30 road games this season. Recently, they won 2 of the last 5 road games while covering the spread 3 times. The Spurs play quite poorly at home. They have only won 9 of their 30 home games this season. The Spurs have recently continued to play awful ball on their home court. They've won 1 of their previous 8 home games, covering the spread in 2 of those 8. Head-to-head, the Pacers covered the spread in 6 straight games against the Spurs, which they have played in San Antonio. This is the 2nd game this season between those 2 teams. The Spurs won the first game in Indiana. The Pacers appear to have begun to turn things around over the previous 4 games, but the Spurs are heading home after 9 consecutive away games with a win against the Jazz. I believe the Spurs will want to play a good game in front of their home crowd after such a lengthy absence, especially since the Pacers can be here without Halliburton. I'm not ready to trust any of these 2 teams. Play Indiana Pacers and San Antonio Spurs under 239.5. Los Angeles Clippers and Golden State Warriors. The Clippers have been in a rut since losing 5 of their past 7 games, and they will be aiming to snap a 3-game losing streak today. The Warriors have been in great form since winning 4 of their past 6 games, and they will be looking for their 4th straight win here. This season, the Clippers have played great on the road. They've won 18 of their last 34 games on the road. They have recently continued their strong road performance. They have won 5 while covering the spread in 4 of their previous 7 road games. Since the start of the season, the Warriors have dominated at home. In their last 32 home games, they have won 25. Recently, they have won 8 of their previous 10 home games, covering the spread 6 times. Head-to-head, the Clippers won twice and covered the spread 3 times in the last 6 games against the Warriors, which they have played in Golden State. This is the 3rd game this season between these 2 teams. Both teams have won once at home. The Warriors are still without Andrew Wiggins and Steph Curry, while the Clippers are fully healthy. The Warriors are playing great at home, and honestly see no reason why they should be the underdog in this game. I believe this game will be so close that if the Warriors lose here, the Clippers will not cover the spread. I expect this game to be so tight that even if the Clippers win, they will fail to cover the spread. Play Golden State Warriors +4. Guys, that's all. Thanks for joining us today. See you tomorrow.